I guess we continue on. Oh my goodness, it has been a hot minute. So it's the 23rd of January 2023. So it was like mid 2022 the last time I think a video for this went up. I've just finished my January holidays, and so only now am I working on Make a Tree. Beginning of the holidays I did upload my reflection and intention video, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, technically I should be working on the drum parts to get that recorded. I possibly could have gotten that recorded, but I don't care. And I've got the bass out because I've been feeling like playing bass. I've also got my Kagome Part 2 exporting so I can upload that soon. And I just felt like playing bass because I gotta record that Part 2. I want this Kagome stuff as soon as possible done so that I can focus on playing and recording Make a Tree, and then I can work on the other songs that I had mentioned in my reflections and intentions video. So my hand is getting tired now holding up the camera, so I'm gonna do some practicing and I'll get back to you later. So I've made the decision that next Wednesday I will be recording the drum part. Today is the 26th of January. Because there's 2 time changes or 2 timing stuff, I'm going to play it with Sibelius so that I can get a full sort of flow and practice the time signatures. I'm wearing elf ears because I want to be fancy. But here's just a little sneak peek of my practice session. And I hope my camera does not fall down.
So this one has slightly more thread because I can't go up and down with it.
Okay.
That's my understanding. So this one is the original one. So I did swap them, but they're both just...
No. So my seat just kind of collapsed on me. Not collapsed, but maintenance is needed. Okay, crisis averted, I hope. My boyfriend was able to fix it up. Hopefully it's all good. And that's hilarious how I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna record the drum part next week and my stool breaks. That's annoying. Anyway, I'm actually pretty busy today. I've started and I'm trying to finish off my arrow video for Kagome, but my friend's tattoo appointment has unfortunately been rescheduled. So she's like, anime! And I was like, I think I have time. So I'm gonna have lunch, do another hour or so of editing the arrows, and then we're gonna continue watching My Hero Academia. Anyway, I gotta have lunch, do some editing, and then be rewarded with anime at the end of the day. Well, actually, at the end of the day, I'm going to my dance classes. Hence the swooshy skirt, because I'm adorable. Okay, it is the 1st of February. Today I was intending on recording the drum parts, but when I checked the weather last night, it said it was going to be light rain. And for those that don't know, my roof, it's a freaking tin roof. So when I was coming out of archery just before, there was a little bit of patter and such of rain, and I just thought I don't want to risk pitter-patter on my recording. I also shot myself in the foot a bit, not because I actually shot myself in the foot, but I am picking up this neck corset thing from my friend who doesn't want it anymore, and I'm picking that up from them at 2. It's currently 12:08, so I was like, god damn it, that's gonna interrupt my recording time. But now it's raining. but it's fine. The weather is the enemy here, and I don't want to risk the raindrops. Today is Wednesday. I do have a busy weekend. However, I think Sunday is going to be doable because I'm umming and ahhing about whether or not I go to archery in the morning. There is a medal shoot, so that makes me want to go. But because on Saturday I'm doing parkour and DMing, I don't know if I'll want to get up early for archery. So there's archery in the morning, and then I've got my first session of my friend's DMing session in the, I hope, evening. So there's all of Sunday afternoon I have available to get it recorded. Sunday is not meant to have rain, so I think I'll just do one more practice or something this week, and then we're gonna try and record Sunday. G'day! It is the 5th of February. I have taken off my drum dampener things. I'm a bit sore from parkour yesterday, so I had to do like a little bit of stretching, and now I feel okay. So I'm going to do a practice run through or two just to make sure I've got the volume levels right. I think I will also try and do what I did with the piano part and just try and record it in 8-bar chunks at a time. It's weird to say, but my crash is a little iffy because I think when I play it on Sibelius, that crash is a lot sort of shorter. It doesn't reverberate for as long as what my real crash does. And just to hear it sort of like play on and just sort of reverberate that a little bit longer, sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want the crash to ring for that long. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. But I think when I play the crash, they're at convenient times at the end of a bar rather than at the beginning of the bar. So hopefully I'll be able to play the bar with the crash, and then I'll stop playing, and then I'll be able to like quieten that, and then we'll have the next layer of drum section that's recorded to then go in with that. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I think I know what to do. So in theory, except for the drum fill, everything feels pretty good from when I practiced it. So I'm hoping the only thing that I might have to go over to really get the timing right is that drum fill. But I'm pretty confident that the rest of it I should be able to do really well. So let's just figure this out, and I will see you when it's hopefully all done, and hopefully I haven't cried. That would be nice. Alright, I think I've been working on that for at least 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I'm not sure, I didn't check. Just another one of those days where I think I'm going good, I think I'm alright, and then I get to recording and then I realise I'm not. So within that 45 minutes to an hour, I only got up to the time change. I ended up getting really hot, so as you can see, I've now changed into my t-shirt instead of my I was getting pretty hot, so as you can see, I've changed into my t-shirt and gotten out of my skivvy. But I'm just gonna take like a breather for 5 or 10 minutes because I was getting very frustrated of not playing in time a simple drum beat. So we're just gonna take 5 and then we're gonna get back to it. I'm so excited. After about 2-ish hours, we finally got it recorded. And I just wanted to show you how I sort of put it together because I thought it would just be interesting to show you. So I mentioned that I was going to record them in 8-bar blocks. So from what you can see here on the screen, so I've got in this left side here, I've got my drums 1, that line, drums 2, the second line, and now I've got like a drum 3 for a drum roll bit. So when I say I'll you know, record it in 8-bar blocks. Then I record on another line the next one. So you can see we've got in the corner here, I've got labeled my piano 1 and piano 2. So them also, you know, 8 or something bar blocks. But what I thought would be really interesting to show is in the time signature change, it's a lot faster, and when I was practicing it was a little tricky, and then I did a run through of it and I was like, oh, this is not neat at all, this doesn't sound neat at all, what am I going to do about that? And then I just thought, well, since I'm already breaking up and recording it in sections anyway, why don't I just do that with this part 2? So I want to show you that I've got things in like 2 or 3 different sort of sound waves, but it still all sounds smooth. So I'm just going to mute the piano part right about now so we can just listen to the drums. So we'll just have a play of this, and then I just want to, you know, you'll be able to see on it just swapping from the different sound wave and recording track. So mainly with this, getting the clean crash sounds and finishes as well is what I was looking for. And if we actually play that again, when I tried to do this crash and drum roll bit, obviously as I've written it, like I'm supposed to be playing it in unison. That was on the same sound wave at least, or whatever, I don't know. However, with recording this, I was kind of like, this sounds a little untidy. Well, I'm not going to beat myself up trying to get it smooth on the one recording track. I'm just going to split them up and make them neat that way. So that's what I did, which was actually good, because for the drum roll, that's on the floor tom, and that was actually a lot louder than the rest of it. So because that's separate now, I've been able to soften the drum roll a little bit more so that it doesn't have the crash, 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 and then this, you know, thundering floor tom drum roll. So I really liked being able to work with that. And then I've got a bit more of the fill just up here as well, which I did the fill and it sounded all right. Then I sort of went through it and I could pinpoint there was just that little bit that it wasn't right. I was just a little too quick. So usually also, I've got it all the way up here, I've got my metronome that I play along with. So my metronome is how I hopefully, ideally, sync everything up. And so I could hear when I was playing this fill that things weren't quite right. And yeah, and then so what I did is I did a couple of recordings of the fill, and then I noticed I liked this bit, but there was just this one little section that was wrong on this recording. So I just did a new one, and then I just slotted that in there. And then we'll play that with the metronome, and we'll make that a bit louder. Oh, I was playing it with the metronome. Well, let's make the metronome a little bit louder. So this metronome I have recorded from Sibelius so that I could get that writ and really make it nice and even and make sure everything matches up and it's smooth. And now we're going to slow down here. And then we get back into the original time signature. I had to do this last bit like 3 or 4 times because, so you can see here, I've just got this section, which I think is 4 bars, and then I've got the rest of the track going to the end, which is only about another 8 bars. So this ending is about 12 bars total. I would have liked to just get it all done in the one recording track or whatever, but I was getting too excited from the build up of it. So where are we? So getting back into this bit, the original time signature, I was playing it too fast because I was too excited that it was nearly done, and then I was like, yes, this is actually going well. So I had to strip everything back. I had to just play the metronome so that I could just be like, yep, we're just gonna focus on this and we're just gonna play the notes, because listening to all the other instruments along with it, I was just getting too hyped. So then, yeah, it goes back smoothly into that. I'm keeping in time. And then this last bit I've done in the one hit because there's not much to it. I've already got the timing going through my head. And this has been a very good recording session. So I did originally intend on recording this on Wednesday. It's Sunday. But of course, the weather wasn't working out for me on Wednesday, and then there were some other running around things. So I don't think I would have been able to take my break, really try and go through this calmly if I didn't essentially have a full day spare and made free available to just work on this. So we have had a very successful recording day today. I am so happy. I have dabbled in a little bit of playing the bass part, so still a lot more practice needed with that. Everything else I basically haven't practiced at all, but I think it's just bass, recorder and vocals. Now vocals I've been doing a little bit of practice with that, but vocals I leave to the very end. But yeah, I think I can slowly start chipping away at practicing the bass part, get that up and ready for recording. I will not hold myself to it, but if I could get the bass recorded around June or July, I think that could be really good. But I'm very happy with what we just did today. I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of my recording process or editing process. And there's nothing else left to do but to keep going. Alright, a little update on progress. It's the 28th of February and I have been practicing the bass. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've been practicing like once a week. I've got the fingering down, I think. I just got to get it up to speed. I can do it at 90 right about now. The first section I need to do it at 115, and then the second section is like 160 or something. That's not clear on my sheet at all. And then it goes back to 115. But I think I'm doing pretty good. Things are getting a bit more, things are getting smooth. So I like that. I want to show you the first bit. The trouble that I am having is at bar 34, I've got a slide from B to B, which on Sibelius, it's fine, but on the instrument, so I'm pretty sure that's the B. I've got my cheat sheet. That's the B that I have the high note on, but then the B that I have to go down to, it's on the next string. So I was doing some practice, just trying to practice it, because I've never done a slide before. So I've been practicing that, and it's coming along. It's coming along well enough for someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But it sounds kind of funky, so I want to see if I can just play for you the little bit, the first part of the bass up until that tempo change. It's so cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's funky. I like it. I really like it. Just hope I can get it up to speed in the next month or so and just, see what happens. I'm also really happy because I've been working on the Florence and the Machine medley. I've been able to work on it an hour at a time before work when I feel like I'm ready to do it. Just did an hour now. I've basically only got one song left to go. I want to talk about this here because I'm not doing a behind the scenes video for the medley, although I really feel like I want to. If it gets popular and gets a good chunk of views, maybe I will. I don't know. It's cool because I wrote this in high school and then there's been tweaks over the years, so it's been pretty fun to try and keep as much of what I wrote in high school in there, but then just adding more. I really love how I just made You've Got the Love. It sounds so good. But I'm really happy that I'm nearly done with the Florence and the Machine medley for the music side, because then it's just practicing vocals and then drawing the pictures for the video clip for that one. So I just wanted to make mention of that here as well because I'm pretty happy about it. I feel like I'm doing really well this year. Alright, that's enough gas bagging. I can do it at 95. Maybe I should try and... I can do it at 90. Now I think I might try and bump it up to 95. Just each practice, try and bump it up those 5 beats or something. Figure it out. But yeah, just a little update. Let you know I think I'm doing alright. Alright, it is the 8th of April. Yeah. I've just surprised myself by playing bass with Sibelius, and I'm pretty surprised because I was able to get the timing relatively well. I'm not too happy with some of the twangs on the strings that I'm doing right now, but I think I've got the timing. I think I can do it with pace. So here's just a little update. Well, what do you know? I push record and then all of a sudden I get nervous. But yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. I feel like I haven't been practicing much, so I got it faster last time I practiced, and so I thought I'd be gutsy and try to go a little bit faster. And just an update with other things that I've got going right now. I think I've got a little bit more of an idea with poses in mind for one of the pictures for one of my screen recordings I'm going to be doing this year, so that's cool. Yeah, things are slowly getting there, but they're getting there. I was hoping to do a few more things yesterday, but it turns out I just needed a moment because to put my feelings and emotions out there, I had to put down my 14-year-old dog earlier this week. And so yesterday I think was just my big day of grieving for that. It's weird to say, but I feel like I did need to make a Facebook post about her, but I just really didn't want to. I wasn't in the position to talk about how amazing she was and how much I loved her. But then I just had a thought of, oh, she's got quite a few titles and names, so wherever I may put this here, I just did a little thing about basically all her titles and then just a rest in peace at the bottom. And yeah, that picture I've got for it, the day my boyfriend and I went out to the park with her, that was an exceptional day for photos. Everything was just really pretty. So I don't know when I'll do that, but I've decided I'm going to print all the photos out that I took of that day and have a big picture frame with all of them, because it was just all of the photos were just so great. And so my little poster that I did for her was great until I realized a few hours after I had put it up everywhere. This one that I've put up here is correct, but I put the wrong date of her passing when everyone else on Facebook saw it. And I was like, of course I did something wrong with it. But anyway, but you know, so going through things personally, but still chipping away trying to get everything else done. I don't know, I do feel pretty good now playing and listening and getting this in time with Sibelius, so that's pretty cool. Again, don't really want to put pressure on myself for getting it done, but I don't know, it'd be cool if I could get it recorded maybe in a month or so. I do actually have some holidays coming up, so maybe I'll do some practice sessions and then see if I can get it recorded in May. Alright, I want to run through this a couple more times. G'day, it is the 27th of May and I have decided I'm going to record the bass line finally. I'm not doing anything until my fancy LARP ball later tonight, and earlier in this week I thought, well, I could record. So I'm going to try. It's nearly 10 o'clock. I will allow myself 2 hours. So if it's 12 o'clock and I haven't been able to record it, I need to start getting ready for tonight, making sure things are organized. So if I can't do it today, I just find another day. It's fine. I've got time now. I'm gonna try. If I can't do it today, I'll do it another time. It's fine. So I haven't practiced for quite a few weeks, I think. I just did a quick little run through. Everything's feeling okay, thankfully. This is not a difficult piece. I'm under a little bit of pressure because it has been raining on and off all week, and I thought it said there was going to be rain, so I was really upset because I thought I wasn't going to be able to record, because if rain hits this roof, I cannot record. But it seems like good skies for now. I hear some music and stuff happening from the neighbors or something. Hopefully the mic's not going to pick that up. Put the heater on because it was cold. Got to turn that off, and I just need to make sure that my recording layers, whatever the heck they are, gonna make sure that all matches now, and then hopefully I'll see you in 2 seconds with another video saying, yay, I did it! Oh my god, so I did it! And it's only 11 o'clock! I did it in an hour! I have a little bit of editing to do just to make sure that the timing is matching up, making sure they're aligned with the metronome. Well, it's done. It's good. Pleasantly surprised. So once the editing is all finished with this, it is just the recorder and the vocal part for this song, and then we're done. Well, we got to work on the video then. It actually feels like it's all coming together. However, I think I will give this a little bit of a rest to work on this one, because I would like to do a drums and vocals cover of Bad Child by Tones and I for my birthday video this year. So we're currently at the end of May. My birthday is in August. I would like to get that video done and out on my birthday, or at least around then. So I think the next couple of months I'll just try working on that and put this on the back burner for a little bit. But I just edited all of my behind the scenes stuff up until this point, obviously. And you know, 5 minutes ago I said it would be nice if I could record the bass part in June or July, and I've done it in May. So I'm ahead of schedule. I can take a couple months off. But yeah, I'm super excited, and now I get to organize myself for my fantastic LARP ball tonight. I'm very excited. We are dreams and nightmares, and we're at this annual ball, and the prize at the end of the night is to become reality, so it's gonna be super fun. I have been working on updating a cheap Savers costume dress for this to kind of put a little bit more style into it. So now that this is done, I can just brush out my wig and just make sure I've got all the extras like bags and stuff, pens I think, and then I'm just waiting to get fancy. Yep, cool. I think that's all I need to talk about right now. I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna finish the minor bits of editing that I need to do, and then we'll check back in when we're doing the recorder part.